this is our custom water-cooled neon green beast of a gaming PC. Well, it was when we built it. The components are starting to show their age, and while the flashy fluid in this thing, let's just say it shouldn't have really stayed in the loop for more than a week. It's been over a year. Today we're going to completely rebuild it with a black and gold theme and upgrade the components along the way, including Intel's brand new Core Ultra 285K processor. Thanks to Intel for sponsoring this one. Let's get into it. Now, one of the main problems we've been having with this PC is the image keeps freezing. Sometimes the screen will just go black. It's very annoying. Now, I have a feeling it may be a problem with the GPU. However, I suppose the whole system could just be overheating given the state of the loop. I guess we'll find out. Now, if you're not familiar with the type of fluid in this PC, it's known as show fluid, and it looks pretty incredible. It's got this beautiful sparkly appearance to it as it flows through the loop. How they achieve this effect is usually through having suspended microparticles in the liquid, which, as you can imagine, is not great for long-term use. Eventually, those particles are going to separate and settle to the bottom of the loop and get trapped in places they shouldn't. It's just not very good.
Now, I know what you're thinking. If it is so bad, why did we leave it in the system for over a year? Now, honestly, this was an experiment. I really wanted to see what would happen to the loop. I knew that we were going to upgrade the PC down the road, and we use this PC a lot. It's hooked up to our racing sim, to our TV, to the monitor behind me, and we play a lot of games on this PC as well, so we didn't have a lot of time to clean it and do all of that, which is why we're going to take it apart and see what the damage is.
However, before we drain this thing, which you guys do not want to miss, let's quickly go over the internals for the new build. Now, perhaps the most significant upgrade in this rebuild is the CPU. Say hello to the latest flagship, the Intel Core Ultra 9 285K processor. Based on Arrow Lake architecture with newly developed cores, efficiency is massively improved, which means less heat and less system noise, while still delivering all the performance you'd expect from a flagship, whether you're gaming, streaming, or editing. And with the addition of a dedicated neural processing unit, AI-related tasks like background removal and auto-framing for things like streaming can be offloaded to free up valuable resources for the more important stuff. Pair this with an RTX 4080, 32GB of gold DDR5 memory, and this beautiful MSI Z890 Ace motherboard with matching gold accents, and we'll have a black and gold beast of a system. But that's enough about specs. Let's drain this loop.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh! Oh, wow!
It's already not looking very good.
Now at this point, we still have a bunch of liquid in the loop, which you normally have to get out by flipping your case around 300 times, but this time, we had a genius idea.
More power!
More power!
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Ooh, this is the part where we get to see how bad the components look.
Oh my, can we have a look at the GPU?
It doesn't look great.
Oh, look at all the debris.
Oh no, we're gonna have to throw the EK stuff in the bin.
It wasn't until we started dismantling the water blocks that the full impact of neglecting your loop for a whole year became clear. And it's not pretty. Everything was covered in a green film. The silicon gaskets deteriorated, and the microfins, well, see for yourself. Consider this a reminder to clean your loop. Anyway, it's time to check out all the shiny new parts.
Now, surprisingly, in all our years of building PCs, we have never done a black and gold theme. So I'm really excited to see all of this come together. We'll start over here first. These are the fittings that we are going to be using, and they're from Primo Gel. We decided to go with black and gold, and you can get these in other colors like blue, green, orange, whatever your heart desires. And then over here, we also went with the matching gold rads and also had some custom cables made in the gold color from Cable Mod that will plug directly into our PSU. Now, in the previous green build, I ended up wrapping the side of the case with vinyl, and this time around, I decided to just go ahead and paint it the gold color to match the rest of the PC. I just thought this would be a much easier and better finish, so we went ahead with that. And then we're also replacing the fans with the previous ones were Infinity fans. These are their new fans that have the screen on it, so we'll be able to put GIFs and images, and we just thought it would look more high-tech and premium. Now, in terms of the rest of the parts for the build, we have the distro plate, the GPU block, and the CPU block, and we did remove all of the EK stuff to switch to Thermaltake, which is my favorite brand. I love them. For the distro plate, I painted it gold to match the rest of the build. It turned out really good. The GPU block is already together, so we don't have to do anything there. And then the Pacific CPU block, I also painted the same gold, which I thought looks fantastic.
Now, as far as the loop goes, this time around we're actually going to be mixing hard and soft tubing. So we have our hard tubing right here, pretty standard. And then this is our soft tubing, so we decided decided to go for black. Now, this piece is actually a custom 3D printed piece that we did for a pass-through. So the tube is going to go on here, and then it's going to feed through the back and hopefully look nice and clean. Now, for the liquid, we're going to be keeping it simple this time around with Thermaltake's turquoise solid, which I think is going to look really cool. We actually generated a picture on ChatGPT to see what this color scheme would look like, because I've never seen anything like this before. But yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Anyway, enough of the planning, let's get to building.
Would you love me better if I could?
So which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. I think the new build turned out awesome. If you guys want to check out any of the parts, we'll have them all linked down below in the description. Subscribe for more and click here to watch another video. We'll see you in the next one.